Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I want to share with you how I play the guitar solo to Hey Joe as recorded by Jimi Hendrix on guitar. Now this song is perfect for working on your solos using the blues scale and the pentatonic scale. I'm going to break it down for you step by step. So let's get straight into it here. The first lick begins on the 15th fret of the second string, and we bend that up a whole step. So full step there, and then we grab the 12th fret of the first string and we walk down the pentatonic or blues scale here. 12, 15 on the second string, 12, and then 14 on the third string. We're gonna bend it up, bring it down, and pull off to 12. Then we play the 14th fret of the fourth string, and then the 12th fret of the third string. So all together, this first lick goes. Now I'm gonna break this entire solo down for you step by step, but before we dive into it, I wanna give you a gift if you're new to the channel, and it's really gonna help you out with this solo. See, I put together this awesome fretboard guide that shows you the 5 must-know chords and scales to map out your entire fretboard. And this is so useful if you want to learn to play solos, if you want to learn to jam along with your favorite recordings or backing tracks. And I want to give it to you completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard-guide, and you can download it right there as my gift to you. So make sure you grab that for this solo. And then the second lick is going to continue up here. We're in that 12th position, and we actually start the same way. So we bend up that 15th fret on the second string, then 12, 15, 12, bend that 14th fret of the third string. So far that's exactly the same. Then we play the 12th fret of the second string. Then we go back to natural 14 on the third string. So it's gonna bend up, play that 12, then play natural 14. So then, and that's a little lick there, 12 on the third string, 14 pull off to 12. Then 14 on the fourth string, and then we do a quick 12 on the third string, 14 on the fourth string, back to 12 on the third string. Just a quick rhythm there, da da da. So. Then Hendrix slides up and goes. And that's totally like the pentatonic or blues scale there. Sliding into 14 on the 5th string, then 12, 14 on the 4th string, 12 on the 3rd string, back to 14 on the 4th string. Then from there, he says, now shoot him one more time, and he plays these 2 bends. And it's like a short one and then a longer one. It's still that same 15th fret of the second string, bending it up a whole step with a quick rest, and then bend it again. So that's the first 4 bars of this solo. And Hendrix would do this a lot. He would just, kind of hit that one note there, D, bending into E if he was in the key of E. Like you hear this in Little Wing, you hear this in a ton of his solos. So here's the first 4 bars played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's halfway through the solo here. And then this next part is a common thing that Hendrix would do all the time. It's called soloing with double stops, where he plays 2 notes at a time like this. So it's 12 here on the second and first string. Then add 15 on the second string, but keep that 12 on the first string. And then come back. So it's Then he keeps that 12 there on the second string and then adds the 14th fret of the third string and does a bend there. Then go back to the second and first strings, 12, 15, and then bend 14 on the third string and then play 12 on the second string. So, and then he kind of skips up here and does 12, 14 on the fourth string, and then 14, 12, the reverse of that on the third string. And this is a cool little move here. To me, I actually visualize like a rectangle. Sort of like 12, 14, then 14, 12. So far. Then he goes higher and bends the 14th fret of the third string, 12 on the second string, 12 on the first string, then bend 15, then natural, back to 12. And then here's a lick that I actually recognize Clapton playing this all the time. I think he got it from Jimi Hendrix, but it's bending the 14th fret of the third string, then 15 on the second string, 12 on the first string, and then you come back those same notes. So, and then that's 12 on the third string, 14 on the fourth string. Now Clapton plays that lick in Lay Down Sally. He plays it in Crossroads when he goes. So here it is. And then this last lick that Jimmy does here is a perfect example of blending E major pentatonic with E minor pentatonic. Check it out. So it starts out major, sliding into the 16th fret of the 5th string, then go to the 4th string, 14, 16, and then here's where it goes minor. 12 on the 3rd string, 14 on the 4th string. So major, minor. And then Hendrix would also do these kind of like throwaways where he would just slide, and it was almost like a sound effect. So the last 4 bars all together sound like this. Next, let's try and play the entire solo together, all 8 bars, and I'm gonna bring in a little bit of rhythm with my looper pedal. And in this lesson, we didn't talk about the rhythm, but if you need help with the chords, I do have another video that I'll link up below that breaks down the main guitar parts and the chord progression for this song. But that's what we're soloing over here, the main progression. Get set, and I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So steal some of those licks for your blues solos, and to help you put this together even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. This ties right in with this lesson because we're using those exact patterns you're gonna see on my fretboard guide. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and you can download it right there as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and for more Jimi Hendrix, check out this video next.